served the community in the 1940s until a motorable road reached Bagatelle. The road stopped there at Bagatelle and went no further until 1964. As a result, Bagatelle was an important point for those villagers of Petit-Sauvin and Delis who had to continue on foot carrying their loads on their heads. A bit of info on the history of Fab, Font-Saint-Jean, and Retiro. We'll tell you more about the villages in a subsequent edition of Did You Know? Did You Know? Made possible compliments your nation station, DBS Radio.
This is your nation station, DBS Radio.
DBS News. Fresh in the morning. Eye-opening and balanced. The DBS Morning News starts right now.
This morning's headlines: Dominica regains the Windward Islands cricket title for the first time since 2018. Weather officials in Dominica monitor a system approaching the islands. The weather officials will join us live in a moment. St. Vincent and the Grenadines Prime Minister optimistic Leah 2020 will fly to St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and the U.S. sends submarine to the Middle East as tensions grow. Alec Athanase falls 8 runs short of his maiden test century. Details of the morning news right after this.
Be a freshener to win a shopping voucher or win plenty money or a day pass a jungle bear. We hot, hotter than summer. Wi-Fi food hot, we hot, hotter than summer. Buy Turbo Plus UCs to win a trip on the Express or win a night for 2 at Intercontinental. Wi-Fi food hot, we hot, hotter than summer. Wi-Fi food hot, we hot, hotter than summer. Buy your Frito-Lay snacks before school start back to win a scholarship or a year of snacks. Wi-Fi food hot, we hot, hotter than summer. Wi-Fi food hot, we hot, hotter than summer. Buy your discipline to win 1 of 6 prizes.
And also win prizes on the spot at our bar lines with Stone's Ginger Wine and Angostura.
Come on!
Wi-Fi food hot, we hot, hotter than summer. Wi-Fi food hot, we hot, hotter than summer.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
You've asked for it, now come get it. The Jimmy gas station along E.O. Leblanc Highway is backed by popular demand. Gas to go, so come support your very own gas to go, guaranteed to get you going further, faster. Come to Gas to Go and get more for less. It's where your dollar will get you further, faster. Lots of prizes to be won at Gas to Go. Fill up and win big savings, fuel for less. Every cent counts, everyone is a winner. Fishermen and bus owners on the West Coast get all your supplies at Gas to Go. Call the Jimmy gas station at 449-0104 or 275-0104. Gas to Go. Gas to Go gets you further, faster.
DBS News.
Welcome back to the DBS Major Morning News. My name is Curtis Matthew. Here we go with our lead story this morning. Dominica has regained the Windward Islands cricket title for the first time since 2018. In their final match against the home team St. Lucia, Dominica posted 169. Then the fast bowler Gillon Tyson took 7 for 35 to dismiss St. Lucia for 133. Gillon Tyson was named player of the tournament.
Really good. I think that in the last game we needed something special and somebody needed to raise their hands. Me being the senior bowler, I think it was just about time that I, showed my work for the team and I came through. I think the team were a team that gelled pretty good together. I think that all the guys, we went to St. Lucia on a mission and, the mission was to win the title and even better to gel as a unit, and I think that we did just that. I think that there's a lot of great things in store for me and for Dominica cricket.
And that's Dominica's fast bowler Gilon Tyson of the Kalinago territory. Meanwhile, the second vice president of the Dominica Cricket Association, DCA, Liam Sebastian, was among cricket officials on hand to welcome the team back home at the Rosa Ferry Terminal last night.
I think the last time we won was in 2018. The guys brought back a video of that memory that we had, and it's been a long time coming. And yes, it was looking far off. As part of the chat group of the team, one of the messages that we sent to the group is that just one last effort. You never know what could happen in the last game. They didn't play well in the first game, and I think they admitted that. They went back, they planned properly. And one thing that they didn't do is give up. And I must say credit to the entire team. There was a lot of adversity on this tour as well. Losing Taj after the first game to a concussion. The captain, Tyrone, was, after the first game, he got a hamstring injury. So he batted but couldn't do much fielding. And it had to bring the younger player, Stefan, with the assistance of Vessia Jelani and the other players to bring them on. And I just thought that the team effort watching it over there, it's a different feeling seeing it on the ground than seeing it from the live stream. And I must say again, credit must go to the coaching staff, to the entire group for the belief that they had, because those of us who were over there, the president was there, the first vice president was there, the secretary also was there. And they were very, very happy in terms of what they saw. And I think we're very proud as Dominicans of not only just the national team, but sports in general.
And that's the second vice president of the Dominica Cricket Association, Liam Sebastian. We'll hear more on Dominica's victory in the sports report. Well, weather officials in Dominica are monitoring a system approaching the islands. Acting Senior Met Officer Itoma James and Disaster Management Coordinator Fitzroy Pascal are joining us live this morning. I suspect we are going first to the Acting Senior Met Officer Itoma James. We don't have him yet, so we will. In fact, we have Itoma James on the line. Good morning to you, Itoma James.
Good morning, Curtis, and good morning to your listeners on the DBS radio.
Thank you very much for joining us on the DBS Morning News. What can you tell us now about the approaching weather system?
Well, we have a potential tropical cyclone approaching the region. It is currently located about 14.4 degrees north and 52.5 degrees west. That is about 590 miles to the east of the region. It is moving quickly at about 25 miles per hour and is currently still a wave. It has not been upgraded to a depression or anything. It is being classified as a potential tropical storm because of the potential to become a tropical storm as it becomes closer to the region. That gives the National Hurricane Center and the different meteorological services the opportunity to issue a watch or warning because of the potential, not because of what it actually is at this point. All indications, though, are showing that at its closest point to Dominica, this potential storm will be about 115 miles north of Dominica, with its strongest wind field extending northwards exclusively. There is no forecasted winds of tropical storm force that will extend southwards, which would mean that Dominica at this point, based on the forecasted information, would be in the clear for any tropical storm force winds. And with that information, with that knowledge, the Dominica Meteorological Service has decided that it would not be necessary to have Dominica placed under any watch or a tropical storm watch at this point.
When would you expect any sort of activity for Dominica this week?
Well, thank you for that question, Curtis. What we do expect from at the Dominica Meteorological Service is that this event could be a major rainfall event. And as such, we are seeing some rainfall that could be significant from tonight and into the early morning on Tuesday. It could be prolonged and last through most of the day on Tuesday also. So because of that, we have planning to issue a flood watch, and which could be upgraded to a flood warning if we see the projections for the rainfall actually holding, because as we know, this is a forecast, and sometimes the forecast can be a bit uncertain as to where and when the rain will take place. The rainfall is notoriously more difficult to forecast than the wind speeds at times. So we do intend to issue a flood watch at some point today, which would have a validity period for probably about 24 hours.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Itoma James. Let's move across to the Disaster Management Coordinator, Fitzroy Pascal. Mr. Pascal, good morning. Welcome to the DBS Morning News.
Good morning to DBS Radio and its many listeners. My contribution, or rather advice to the general public, is to ensure that preparedness activities are well advanced, not only for this weather system, but any other adverse weather events in the future. As you are all aware, we are fast approaching the peak of the 2024 Atlantic hurricane season, about September 10th, less than a month away, where heightened activity can be expected. Thus, by now, residents should be in a state of preparedness or readiness and be mindful of potential impacts associated with the passage of these systems. To effectively deal with these weather systems, one should ensure that their surroundings are in order. And by that I mean check for the overhanging trees, the clearing of drains, the cleaning of drains. With regards to your structure, ensure roofs, windows, and doors are weather ready. Importantly, and I say it for this system, as Mr. James just mentioned, more than likely to be a rainfall event. So persons living near waterways should be on the alert during heavy rainfall periods and be ready to move to safety as required. We are all aware that a tropical weather system is approaching the area, and I think the Met Office have been mentioning that from last week. They have been providing that sort of information. So it is our responsibility to be prepared at an individual level, a family level, and the community level. Let us work together to manage these hazards if and when they come along. From the audience standpoint, we continue to update the NEPO mechanism and are in constant contact with our support network in districts and communities. We have been involved in numerous new initiatives with regards to public awareness and education activities. We have been going out in the communities. We have radio programs, interactions at school or social media platforms, and a very new one, the roadshow activities. And just to echo what Mr. James said, we must allow the process to play out. There are standard operating procedures and criteria. We follow rules, regulation, guidelines set out or established internationally. What we need to do is embrace disaster management. We're approaching the peak of the season. There's a weather system heading towards the area, so we should be prepared to execute plans should the need arise. So for residents on island, look out for the heavy rainfall periods. Mariners and fisher folks should secure their equipment. The crop and the livestock farmers pay attention. Be reminded of the uncertainties in forecasting intensification of the systems. And this means that the public should not wait to hear intensity to be prepared. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Fitzroy Pascal, Disaster Management Coordinator, and of course, before him, Itoma James. Thank you very much. DBS Radio will be on top of the situation, And we are happy that you continue to bring the information to the rest of the Dominican public. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Curtis.
Thank you very much. The news continues on DBS Radio. The Senior Associate Dean of the American Canadian School of Medicine, Dr. Stanley White, has told 9 new students that they should practice medicine with empathy and integrity. 9 new students received their white coats during a ceremony at the school's Picard facilities on Friday. The school's population is close to 30 students.
Today marks a momentous occasion as we celebrate the white coat ceremony of our prestigious institution. This purpose-built campus stands as a testament to our commitment to excellence and innovation. Our partnership with the government amplifies our impact, bridging resources and our shared mission for advancing healthcare in Dominica. Our international accreditations validate our dedication to high standards and opens doors globally. To the August 2024 class, remember your white coat symbolizes responsibility, integrity, and the trust society places in your hands. Our faculty stand by your side, guiding and inspiring you to become exceptional healers. In times of change, your skills will shine as you adapt, innovate, and excel. Your white coat represents hope and healing, reminding us all of the light you bring to patients' lives. As you embark on this journey, carry forward empathy, humility, and the pursuit of knowledge. Every patient is a human deserving of care. Cherish the privilege to serve, honor and trust given to us, and make a lasting impact. Your white coat signifies the honor of alleviating suffering and the responsibility of shaping the future of medicine.
And that's the Senior Associate Dean at the American Canadian School of Medicine, Dr. Stanley White. Let's head into St. Vincent and the Grenadines now, because Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonzalez said on Sunday his hopeful Leah 2020 will fly to St. Vincent on Tuesday the 6th of August. Leah 2020 took to the skies. However, the airline did not include St. Vincent and the Grenadines on its list of immediate routes. He said he thinks it is a matter of a limited number of aircrafts at the moment. Last week, the CEO Hafsaf Abdullah Sam said Leah 2020 will run the Antigua-St. Lucia route for the next 2 weeks with hopes of expanding shortly, and will include flights to Barbados, Grenada, Dominica, and St. Kitts and Nevis. Finally, this morning, the U.S. has sent a guided missile submarine to the Middle East as tensions grow in the region. Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin also said an aircraft carrier, which was already heading to the area, would sail there more quickly. The move comes in response to fears of a wider regional conflict after the recent assassination of senior Hezbollah and Hamas leaders. It is 16 minutes after 7 o'clock. That's news. Don't go away. The Sports Report next on DBS Radio.
Since 1910, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited has proudly served Dominica, offering a wide variety of products and services in shipping, logistics, insurance, travel, retail, and wholesale. We are committed to serve you. Contact us today at 767-255-1100 or visit us at our main office on Old Street, Roseau. From humble beginnings to proud achievements, HHV Whitchurch and Company Limited.
Petro Caribe. Tank installation is part of our mission. Excellent client support is what we got. Contribution to development of Dominica. Supply of LPG at an affordable rate. Let's go. Petro Caribe straight. No time to waste. So come on everyone with me to Petro Caribe. 250 gallon propane tank. 420 pound propane tank. 100 pound LPG cylinder. Petro Caribe. 20 pound fiberglass cylinder. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Petro Caribe. Caribe, Petro Caribe.
Covering the nation and beyond, DBS Sports Report.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
One easy loan.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
To upgrade my phone and even my home with one simple loan.
More money.
To have your wedding, to go traveling, to do anything.
More money.
No security. Speedy delivery, just check NBT. Apply anytime. In branch or line, it's more money time.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
No collateral.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Speedy delivery.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Just check NBT.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Let's begin the DBS Morning Sports Report with news on the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris, France. Well, the games have come to an end. Here now is a report from Gavin Richards.
So the 2024 Paris Summer Olympic Games have officially come to an end here in Paris, France. The joyous moment for the Dominica team. Of course, we're still celebrating that historic gold medal from Theala Forgatson. Also, some national records were also set with the athletes and swimmers as well. But with me is Woody Lawrence, the chef de mission for the Dominica team here at the Olympic Games. And Woody, it's come to an end. All good things have come to an end. Your impressions of the closing ceremony?
Yes, indeed. All good things must come to an end. It's been a wonderful journey for Dominica. It's been a wonderful experience, wonderful closing ceremonies. We're looking forward to a very positive future, especially with a gold medal win, and I expect a lot of changes as well.
All right, looking ahead now, Los Angeles 2028, that's going to be the next venue for the Olympic Games.
Yes, indeed. So we're looking forward to LA, but you know, we have a lot of work to do as well leading up to LA. We have a gold medalist and we have to try to support her as much as possible. We have other also potential athletes that we also have to support. And we just have to look forward to some very positive changes. But most important, we also have to learn to manage these changes that will occur.
All right, well, thank you very much, Woody Lawrence. And of course, big performances from Dominica yet again at the Olympic Games. Swimming, what can we expect from swimming now moving forward? How can we build on the successes of Warren and Jasmine?
Yeah, well, you know, it was really a wonderful experience for the swimmers, for the Swimming Association as well. We're looking forward to bigger and better things. And with Jasmine Schofield, who's the recipient of a World Aquatic Scholarship, she is really, the one that we're really looking forward to. And she's also going to go quite far.
All right, well, thank you very much, Woody, and do enjoy the rest of your stay here and safe journey back home.
Yeah, thank you very much, and best wishes to all the folks back home. It's been an incredible journey for us, incredible win for Dominica, and changes are coming, and we have to learn to manage these changes.
And that's Woodrow Woody Lawrence ending this Gavin Richards report. Let's go on to some cricket news. Dominica's only centurion at the Windward Islands Cricket Tournament in St. Lucia, Jelani Robinson, says Dominica's success at the tournament should inspire the younger players. Dominica beat Grenada and St. Lucia and lost to St. Vincent and the Grenadines to emerge 50 overs champions this year.
It was a good feeling. For me, I had a mission. I wasn't on the team last year for various reasons, and when I stepped out this year, I told the guys, I told myself that my goal is to every game we play to have the most runs for our team. If I do that, I know we'll do well. So from day one I knew what I wanted to achieve, and I honestly ticked those boxes. I think we have always had a good bunch of guys, and the only way you could keep gelling is by winning. And obviously the past 2 years have been really, really hard on us. With results. But it's a good bunch of young guys. Most of the guys are under 23 years. So it orders well for our cricket. It's a good motivation for them. And I hope they can take that in stride and continue, because from me coming into the senior team with Liam, Shane and these guys, we were always winning. So it's not new to me, but for them, a lot of them is the first time. So hopefully we could take it on from there.
And that's Dominica's batsman, Jelani Robinson. Dominica was led by former Windward Islands batsman, Tyrone Theophile.
Very, very important, because, we haven't won this tournament since 2018. Well, it was very important, and first of all, I would like to commend the management staff, which consists, the manager, the coach, and I, and the vice captain, and, Jelani Robinson, and, Gian as well. And I would like to commend the guys, for keeping the youngsters, we have a bunch of under 23 players, and, keep the family together despite the weather, and we stay as a unit, and we could sit at the end of the day. Honestly, I'll tell you something about it. We have this young guy to the team for the past 2 years, and you have Cameron Hamilton, which, to be honest, he really, really brings a positive energy. From the day we left Dominica, this energy has just been vibrant, and we fed onto this energy.
And that's the Dominica cricket captain, Tyrone Theophile. Let's hear from young batsman Stefan Pascal.
Well, it's something that I can't really put into words. It's really and truly my first championship playing for Dominica through all age group levels, senior level. That's my first championship, so I'm really proud, and I'm just really enjoying this moment.
What did you take away from the tournament in terms of your batting and cricket on the whole? How important was this tournament for you as a youngster in the game?
Well, I feel this being my third tournament, it wasn't really the returns I wanted. But granted, this game is not about what you want. This game, it is cruel at times, so you just have to take it on the chin and move forward. I feel I realized and saw some things I had to work on. Obviously now it's really hard for me to work on things because the schedule is tight. Before this tournament, I played 5 weeks of cricket and 2 days in Dominica, back again. So obviously when I get the time, it's just certain things that I have to really iron out and work on.
And that's Dominica's vice captain Stefan Pascal. The fast bowler Gilon Tyson was named the player of the Windward Islands tournament. The wicketkeeper batsman Gian Benjamin had the most dismissals in the tournament. The Dominican Alec Athanaze fell 8 runs short of a maiden test 100 as the first test between the West Indies and South Africa in Trinidad ended in a draw. Well, set 297 to win. The West Indies ended the 5th day on 201 for 5. Athanaze made 92 and Jason Holder 31 not out. Earlier, Kavem Hodge made 29. South Africa declared their second innings on 173 for 3 to force a victory. Final scores: South Africa 357 and 173 for 3. The West Indies 233 and 201 for 5. The South African spinner Maharaj with 4 for 76 and 4 for 88 was named the player of the match. And of course, the player of the series. Some cycling news. The 2024 cycling season closed officially on Sunday with one of the main titles going to Chester Daddy Cheslater. He took the Masters title in a time of 1 hour, 25 minutes and 10 seconds. He beat Desmond Prosper into second place with Ronald Charles in third place. Here is Chester Daddy Cheslater.
My teammates were not with me this time. Levi and Koaf was not there, so I knew it had to be a different race. So when the race started, normally Koaf would take off very quick, and I would take advantage of staying behind his wheel, and we'd gap the rest and we'd take it from there. He was not there this time. I just decided to take it easy at first, just look for the opening, and on the second rung, around the roundabout by Canefield, I noticed guys kind of slowing down, not really paying too much attention to what's going on. So I attacked them there, I made a little gap, and that was the end. What is very encouraging is that the new cyclists, I find they are improving very quickly. We gave out some new bikes. We got some new bikes from the UCI. We gave out some new bikes. We still have a few more bikes to give away. So what we're going to do on the off-season, now that the season is done, on the off-season, we're going to take a few young people, train them, and those that are really interested and those that really look like they have, interest in the sport, we're going to give them the bikes, train them. So by next season, you're going to see a lot of new guys, young guys. And trust me, next 2 years, you wouldn't see me winning like that. Those young guys will be beating me.
And that's the winner of the Masters title in the cycling competition yesterday, Chester Daddy Cheslater. The 12 and under cycling race was won by Dylan Charles with Rayvon Murphy in second place. So that's Dylan Charles winning the 12 and under, and Rayvon Murphy into second place. Stephen Carbon won the juniors. Green won the elite title. Joel Webster, the mountain bike event. The female mountain bike event was won by Rachel Semper. We'll hear from Ronald Charles, president of the Dominica Cycling Association. We'll hear from him in another sportscast. Of course, we'll bring you basketball news and much more in the evening sports at 6:20. Let's remind you, coming up very soon on DBS Radio, an address to the nation by the Minister of State in the Ministry of Youth Affairs, Senator Oscar George. He'll be speaking about World Youth Day today, a special address coming up soon after the weather report. On behalf of the news and sports departments and our link person, Hazari Williams, Curtis Matthew saying good morning.
Rudolph Thomas Enterprise in Portsmouth, your suppliers of building materials and hardware products. Over 20 years experience in the business. Rudolph Thomas has lumber and plywood, Portland and tile cement, steel rods, galvanized and fence pipe. And Rudolph Thomas can meet all your wire needs. Galvanized roofing sheets, doors, windows, toilet sets, face basins and bidets. PVC piping, fittings and lattice. Check out Rudolph Thomas for ceramic and vinyl floor and wall tiles, nails, nuts and bolts, paint and painting supplies. And check out their line of electrical and hand tools. And Rudolph Thomas is your one-stop shop for hard-to-find items like fiberglass mat and fiberglass resin and welding rods. Go now to Rudolph Thomas on 1240 Bay Street in Portsmouth.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
One easy loan.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
To upgrade my phone and even my home with one simple loan.
More money.
To have your wedding, to go traveling, to do anything.
More money.
No security. Speed delivery, just check NBT. Apply anytime. In branch online, it's more money time.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
No collateral.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Speedy delivery.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
Just check NBT.
More money with NBT, it's more money.
DBS News. Accurate, up-to-date, professional. We bring you the news of the nation via 3 newscasts, Monday to Saturday at 7 a.m. The DBS Major Morning News, 1:15 p.m. your lunchtime news bulletin, and at 6 in the evening, the DBS Evening News. Call us at 448-4302. Listen on www.dbcradio.net. Don't forget to like our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/DBS Radio. Stay on top of the nation's news with your nation station, DBS. It's now 7:34 on Your Nature Wild. Coming up shortly, we'll bring you your morning's weather report. Just before we do so, I'd like to remind you of your Kalinago word of the day for today. Today's Kalinago word of the day is Bukuchin. Bukuchin, and that's a father in Kalinago. That's Bukuchin. Bukuchin. And we also got the way to say, I am your father in Kalinago. That's Bukuchin Yatina. Bukuchin Yatina. That's Bukuchin. Bukuchin Yatina. Yatina. Join us tomorrow morning, God willing, at roughly 6:45 for another edition of your Kalinago Word of the Day. Up next, your morning's weather report, brought to listeners through the kind compliments of the good folks of Flow Dominica Limited and Big Edge Financial.
You've got the edge over your circumstances. Many times there'll be trials to face. At least when it comes to your waning finances, you've got the edge. Help is coming your way. You've got big edge for those days when you're running low. Big edge is the place to go. Big edge, the cash can be in your hand with the easiest payment plan. Cash in a flash.
At this time, we say... At this time, we bring you your morning's weather report, made possible compliments the good folks of Flow Dominica Limited and Big Edge Financial. Synopsis. Potential Tropical Cyclone 5 is approaching the area. Forecast for today, cloudy, breezy, and hazy with scattered light to moderate showers and thunderstorms. Forecast for tonight, cloudy to overcast with gusty winds, widespread showers which could be moderate to heavy, and thunderstorms. Wind east to north-northeast at 20 to 35 kilometers per hour with higher gusts. Sea conditions moderate in open water. Waves 1.5 to 2.5 meters or 5 to 8 feet. There is no warning or advisory at this time. Sunrise this morning at 5:50 a.m., sunset this evening at 6:30 p.m. Low tide was at 3:14 a.m. and will be at 1:47 p.m. High tide will be at 8:57 a.m. and at 8:35 p.m. Weather outlook for Dominica and the Lesser Antilles. Moisture and instability ahead of potential Tropical Cyclone 5 is affecting the area. This is expected to result in cloudy skies with scattered showers and thunderstorms today. Further deterioration in conditions is expected from this evening as the system draws near. People in areas prone to flooding, landslides, and falling rocks are advised to be alert and to exercise caution. A flash flood watch or warning could be issued on short notice, especially this evening. At 5 a.m., the disturbance was centered near latitude 14.4 degrees north and longitude 52.5 degrees west. The system is moving towards the west near 25 miles per hour, that's 41 kilometers per hour, and this motion is expected to continue with some decrease in forward speed during the next couple days. On the forecast track, the disturbance is expected to move across the northern Lesser Antilles on Tuesday. Interest in Dominica and the northern Lesser Antilles should monitor the progress of the system and begin making preparations. Moderate seas can be expected in open water, with waves peaking near 8 feet today. Deterioration in sea conditions peaking to near 12 feet is possible on Tuesday evening. All users of the sea are advised to monitor the progress of the system and exercise extreme caution. Marine advisories could be issued on Tuesday. And that was your morning's weather report, made possible compliments the good folks of Big Edge Financial and Flow Dominica Limited.
Why pay full price for your mobile when you can pay half? Just bundle your home internet and mobile services with Flow and save 50% on your mobile bill. That's money in your pocket every month. Plus, now you get free YouTube and WhatsApp data. And you can share your plan with up to 3 other numbers. Upgrade now and get a free smartphone. Switch and keep your number. Learn more at discoverflow.co.
Make weather information a part of your daily life. Listen to the weather report after the morning news and at 1:10 p.m. daily on DBS Radio. A message from the Dominica Meteorological Service, your trusted source for weather information.
It's now 20 minutes before 8. Up next, we'll bring you an address by Minister of State in the Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Senator Oscar George, on the observance of International Youth Day today.
Greetings, my fellow Dominicans. Today, Monday, August 12th, is observed as World International Day of the Youth. International Youth Day is celebrated to mark the contributions of the youth in the development of our society and to celebrate the endless potential towards building a brighter future. This year, we celebrate under the theme From Cliques to Progress, Youth Digital Pathways for Sustainable Development. According to the United Nations, this theme discussed the connection between digitalization and accelerating the progress of the Sustainable Development Goals, emphasizing the critical contributions of young people in this transformative process. This year's theme is of great significance to us as a country which invests so heavily to increase our overall sustainability and to equip our young people with the digital skills needed to excel in this modern era. The shift towards greater use of technology and digital competencies are critical, not only for responding to the global climate crisis, but also for enhancing local productivity and efficiency. In Dominica, we have done well to eliminate the digital divide. However, this challenge persists across the world according to the United Nations. Young people, however, are at the forefront of adopting and innovating with new technologies. They are the largest demographic of users and developers shaping digital trends globally and remain an essential group in leveraging the transformative power of technologies to address global challenges. This is the overarching founding principle of this year's theme. Our youth are the ones who can and will lead our transition to sustainability. This year, Dominica joins the international community to celebrate this remarkable progress made in empowering our youth. Through the various initiatives and programs in Dominica, we reaffirm our commitment to continue to fight to eradicate the inherent challenges young people face, especially as it relates to the use of technology. Consistent to this year's theme, government has already made significant strides in implementing initiatives such as the Digital Transformation Project, which highlights the role that digital technologies play in strengthening the island's resilience, as well as the importance of integration in the global digital economy. Through this project, opportunities are created to better equip individuals and businesses for the jobs of the future and to spur innovation and productivity growth. Young people are provided with the avenue to enhance their digital skills, making use of many innovation hubs established around the island, while grant funding is also provided to local businesses to further enhance their operations and improve their digital footprint. Furthermore, the Dominica Youth Business Trust, which has been instrumental in fostering entrepreneurship and nurturing young innovators, has also built capacity among the youth, while the Youth Skills Training Programs exposes young people to skills and trades to earn decent incomes. This government has provided technical and financial support to numerous small businesses which contribute to the development of the private sector. The tremendous investments in sports have given our young